So yeah, anybody that knows me knows I can cry my ass off. But where was I? So yeah, you'll be really down, really depressed, really sad, um, feeling like people don't understand you. You want to talk about what you're feeling, and you feel like nobody gets it. People are looking at you like you're crazy. You're just really emotional. Um, you see things on TV and it bothers you. All of a sudden, um, it's intense. Another way you might know that you're going through a spiritual awakening is your thirst for knowledge. You all of a sudden want to know more and more. I know for me, I was like, I have a library card. I have a library like 3 blocks away from me. I was at the library like every day. It was like I didn't have a college degree. I didn't have the money to go to college. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to teach myself everything that these professors know, because essentially they're all just reading out of the book, so I can do that. So your thirst for knowledge change, and it's not just any kind of knowledge. You're more interested in unseen things. You want to know about aliens and quantum physics and politics, and you want to know how things are made. Like, you want to know, like, fuck, why is the sky blue? Why are we on a rock floating through space? Like, that's the type of thinking you start to develop when you are having a spiritual awakening. You want to know, like, why is every day every day? Like, deep thoughts, deep thinking. Um, you Another reason, or another way you might know that you're having a spiritual transformation is you want to get more active in your community. You want to start helping. I know when I was going through my spiritual awakening, I was just absorbing all this information, these new different topics, but it was just like, okay, I know all these things. What can I do to change? Like, what can I do to help and stop these things from happening? Like, I just wanted to do everything. I was thinking of like crazy things, like, how can I tell the whole world about these things? Everybody needs to know about FEMA camps. Everybody needs to know about GMOs. Everybody needs to know about Federal Reserve and how it's a private bank. I wanted to tell everybody. So I started creating flyers. I started like going out to different protests. I wanted to help. I wanted to get involved. I wanted to be anywhere that was bringing down the system. So you start to realize you can help out more. I kind of mentioned being lonely and depressed and feeling misunderstood with the emotional side. But yeah, that's a huge thing. You feel really alone. You try to start trying to wake other people up to get them to think like you. You start sharing the information that you know to kind of make you feel not so alone. Um, so those are some of the things. And I'm sure there's like other things that, if you guys know any other things that I missed, write them down. Tell me about them that you've experienced, different things that you've experienced during your transformation. Um, but with that being said, I know all of those things seem not so good and not so bad. Like, you helping out in your community is a good thing, but you feeling so lonely and depressed is not a good thing. So, and feeling emotional, the thirst for knowledge is a good thing, but overindulging in a thirst for knowledge may not be a good thing, because it'll cause a really bad sleep patterns, or you may not be eating right. Um, so I'm going to also give a list of things that you can do to kind of protect your energy and to protect yourself and your mind and your state of mind while you're going through these transformations. Um, and how it may affect you and the people around you. Like I said, um, it can be positive. Some people have positive spiritual transformations to where they're just getting it and they're just still going about their lives. There's some people that are empaths that when they are absorbing all these downloads and all this information, it's a lot. Like you feel like, I don't want to be here anymore. Like, why do I know all these things? Like, I feel so alone. So, um, I know I was one of those people. I'm an empath, and I'm a really sensitive water sign. So I feel everything. I can walk in a room and kind of know what people are thinking and feeling. And it's not always a good thing because you're absorbing other people's feelings and thoughts. So it leaves you to be down when you were completely fine a few seconds ago. But uh, some of the tools that you can use to kind of protect your energy, and while you're going through these spiritual transformations, and some of the things that you can do while you are going through spiritual transformations. First off, for me, is your diet. Um, just eating differently. Even if you are not a health fanatic or you still eat meat, there's still different things that you can incorporate into your diet, like spinach and zucchini and cucumbers, and water and turmeric, and lemons. Just adding daily extra dosages of those things into your life daily can kind of help you deal with the anxiety and the worry and the the depression that comes along with having a spiritual transformation, eating healthier foods. Um, if you eat um, things that are heavy and greasy and bringing you down, you're going to feel heavy. You're going to feel down, you know? You eat a big, giant pizza and it's like greasy and it's heavy and the cheese is like stuck in your stomach. Like you're going to feel like that when you're going through your spiritual transformation. So it's important to kind of eat light and try not to overindulge so much. I love food. Anybody that knows me knows I'm so greedy. But oh yes, cleansing. So with the food thing, you can do cleanses as far as like cleansing out your body, um, with different like turmeric waters, lemon cucumber water, ginger water. Um, those are some of the things that I do. Apple cider vinegar water, lots of green tea, lots of pure white teas. I love like different African teas. Black teas are really good for you. Anything with like lots of good antioxidants, but green teas are really good. Um, Showering, just taking a lot of showers to cleanse your energies. Kind of when you have the water on your body, kind of imagine just negative energies being rinsed off your body. Um, you say prayers while you're in the shower, and just all that water, imagine all of that sadness, all of the hurt, all of the pain going down the drain while you're lathering the soap on your body. Visualize. Visualization is really important when you're cleansing yourself and cleansing your aura and setting your intentions. That thing that helps. So taking a shower, flushing your system with different liquids, like some of the liquids and waters that I just mentioned. You can throw mad shit in your water. I put cucumbers, I put ginger in my water, lemons, all types of stuff. I get creative. But but yeah, showers and spiritual baths. I have a good girlfriend, Kachina. She does spiritual baths with different herbs and essential oils. You can do those baths and kind of help you to cleanse your energy. Do those like once a week if you have to. If you're an empath, do those once or twice a week if you have to. You can light candles and incense every day. I use a lot of candles. I use a lot of incense, a lot of sage and smudge. I wish I had some right here. Mine's is like burnt down to the tip. But that sage, you can burn sage to cleanse your aura. And before I get in the shower religiously, I like to burn some candles and some sage and some incense, and I get my room smelling all good. And then I take my shower, and then I cleanse myself in the shower. And then, like when I get out, my room smells so good, and it's all purified, and everything's great. So I say my prayers in my shower as well. Um, So, meditation music. There's so many different. I like Meditative Minds on YouTube. They They have so many different musics that you can listen to for all different types of things. If you're having trouble sleeping, if you're having bad anxiety, if you are having a spiritual transformation, whatever you're going through, Meditative Minds has some type of music that might resonate with you. And it's best to listen to them during the day to kind of see what sticks out to you, and then play them at night while you're sleeping, to kind of help heal your aura, heal your mind and your body and your spirit. But smudge, like I said, it's a white sage. You can use cedar. You can use Santo sticks. There's so many different things. Incense. Just setting your intentions is really important. And there's people that say that when you burn sage or incense, you're cleaning away the good spirits. I don't believe that, especially if you are setting your intentions to be pure. You are asking to clear negative energies, not good energies. So as long as you're setting your intentions to clean negative energies away, that's what's going to be removed. Lemons. You can also put lemons around in your house. I know that's weird. Himalayan sea salt. I do all different types of things to cleanse my energy. Bay leaves, rosemary, I put around my bed sometimes if I'm having trouble sleeping. Um, and lastly, I'm going to talk about different crystals that you can use to kind of help you during your spiritual transformation. I thought I had a list right here, but now I'm thinking that the other book is in my backpack, and I'm not going to stop this video again. But off the top, some of the crystals that I use to kind of help me during my spiritual transformation was clear quartz. Clear quartz crystal. Now, it doesn't have to be this big. There's different sizes of clear quartz. You can use a tumbled clear quartz. But clear quartz basically helps clear your mind, clear negative energies. It also can amplify things, so be careful when you're smudging. Just like I said, make sure your intentions are always set in a pure mind state. But clear quartz is like an all-purpose crystal. Um, it needs smudging often, but it's a sensitive baby, and it helps you with your transformation. It keeps your head clear. Moonstone, I recommend. I don't have my moonstone right here, and if I move anything, I'm scared this is going to fall. But moonstone, I'm going to show in another video. It is a stone for new beginnings, helping you out with transformations and going. Any clear stone, any white stone, like cellulite, moonstone, clear quartz, will help you with your transformation. Herkimer diamond. I'm so sorry I don't have all of my crystals, like they're everywhere. Like I'm looking around my room and I'm like, so clear cellulite is also an amazing stone that'll help you out with spiritual transformation. My nails are jacked or whatever. I make a lot of jewelry, so I don't really get my nails done. Any quartz crystal I recommend that'll help you out with spiritual transformation. This is citrine. Citrine, people will say, oh, this is the money crystal or the crystal that helps you attract abundance. I don't like to just think of stones like, oh, this will help me with this and this will help me with that. They're all there to guide you and aid you through your emotional state and your spiritual transformation, not just to help attract abundance and things like that. Citrine in particular, this stone works really well with your solar plexus and helping to release fear and anxiety and just helping you to be your authentic self. This stone is really good now for channeling for me, and it gives you energy and revitalizes you. It's an energetic stone, and it brings a lot of clarity as well, um, especially when you are using it with clear quartz and aligning it on your solar plexus. It kind of brings you these two things together. I know it's hard to explain, but that's how it works for me. And everybody's different. I tell people what works for me may not work for you, so just try out different crystals and see what resonates. Um, the camera's about to die, but I'm wearing lapis lazuli right here. This is a good stone for your throat chakra, for aura protection, um, bringing in luck, um, helping you to align with your goddess energy. Um, Rose quartz also is a good stone for self love. Oh, and lapis lazuli is an amazing stone for your third eye. It helps you to connect with um, ancient knowledge. For me, definitely. Um, lapis lazuli is my favorite stone, one of my favorite stones. I'm not going to be picking favorites. But rose quartz. Rose quartz is an amazing stone that helps you to stay connected to people and yourself, and nurture yourself and love others, radiate love, attract love, receive love. Is It deals with the heart chakra. It also can help you heal your heart, past hurts. And, but if you pair this stone, rose quartz, with other stones, it'll definitely help you get down to deep rooted past hurts within your heart chakra. So, um, amethyst, my birthstone, is another stone that helped me out with my spiritual transformation. Because it's my birthstone, um, this is a bigger amethyst. It's kind of like a self-standing one. This stone, my birthstone, helped me a lot with my spiritual transformation. I wear it a lot. I carry it everywhere because it kind of helps me deal with my intuition and my abilities, and um, helps me to realize that I'm not tripping and I'm not going crazy. It gives you clarity, divine knowledge, divine wisdom. It protects you as well, especially with the headaches. When you are downloading or receiving new information, you will realize you will be getting a lot of headaches, especially if you're not really taking care of yourself, like smoking and drinking, and still, your spiritual awakening is not going to stop just because you're still indulging in matrix things. So amethyst is one of those stones that will help you out when you are going through your spiritual transformation. Labradorite is another stone for me. Like I said, this is one of my big babies. It's a labradorite crystal ball, and it aids in manifestation, transformation, all of your chakras. It helps ground you. It just keeps you aligned with the magic that you possess on the inside. Like, just helps you to realize that you're not really tripping. There is unseen things that you don't know about, and these things come to you for a reason. But I'm gonna try to shorten this video up a little bit. I've been talking forever. I know I've been kind of blabbering, and I kind of try to fit everything all into one video. But oh, another thing I forgot to mention that you might notice, to give you an inkling that you might be going through a spiritual transformation, is your change of your interest in music and TV. You still like the same stuff, like ratchet music, but you start to pay attention to what they're saying a little bit differently. Like, you start like did he just say I'm gonna my homeboy in the booty hole? Like you never noticed that before. Like so you start paying more attention to the lyrics and or your interest in that music might change completely. You start finding yourself more interested in underground music and conscious rap. I know for me, when I started having my I think my second or third spiritual awakening, music, yeah, it was like my second awakening. Music was like I couldn't listen to anything on the radio. Like I started looking for, and I'm a music junkie. I started looking for, and I went underground, and it was mostly a lot of conscious stuff that I was listening to because it was still also a form. I was still gaining knowledge through that conscious music, and my brain and my subconscious and my conscious, my spiritual body was craving knowledge, and the music on the radio wasn't doing it for me. So, oh yeah, and your clothing, the way that you dress might change. Um, for me, not really, not too much. Like I'm still basic. I still like to wear camis, and I'm still a girly girl. Like that hasn't really changed too much. But you may feel a little bit more liberated with your dressing. You may want to show off your body a little bit more, or you just um, you may become more a little more eccentric, um, more more interested in your culture, your history, and start dressing like that. So that kind of that kind of I would say is another sign that you are going through a spiritual transformation. But definitely your eating habits, your interest in politics, the music, your clothing, you want to help out in your community, your depression. Um, and like I said, for the things that you can do is meditating, cleansing, showering, lighting candles, meditative music, smudging, saging, whatever you want to call it, with incense. And I'm going to talk more about video. I'm going to do more videos about meditation and different forms of meditation, how you can meditate, and how meditation has worked for me, how it's changed my life. And yeah, so my thing is dying, but I think that's pretty much it. And I'm definitely going to um, give you guys more in the coming days. So thanks for watching. And if you guys need any of the crystals that I named, cellulite, rose quartz, citrine, clear quartz, I have other protective stones like black um, kyanite, black tourmaline, or the stones that I mentioned that might help you with your spiritual transformation. You can hit me up at rebelactivistwilliams@gmail.com, rebelrockminerals@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram at One Diva Beauty or at Rebel Rock Minerals, all one word. That's my business page. And if you guys got any questions or you guys want to chat, leave a comment, subscribe, do whatever you want. I love you guys. Peace.